Today in Czechia, President Zeman ratifies entry of Finland and Sweden into NATO.
Here's a summary of the article.
Plus, EU to suspend simplified visas for Russians, fifth of Czech companies to lay off workers, and hundreds of people say goodbye to Hanna Zagorova. NATO President ratifies entry of Finland and Sweden to NATO. President Miloš Zeman signed the ratification documents for the entry of Finland and Sweden into the North Atlantic Treaty Alliance on Wednesday, his spokesman G. Iov. A. 8 tweeted. Recommended article. Ukraine EU to suspend simplified visas for Russians. EU countries' foreign ministers agreed on suspending the agreement facilitating visa issuance to Russian tourists at their informal meeting in Prague today. The EU has already suspended the part of the visa facilitation agreement from 2007 applied to government officials and business people. Prepared measures will aim to curb the administrative burden of business people, the civil service, and individuals, Prime Minister Petr Fiala announced after the government's meeting today. Business fifth of Czech companies to lay off workers.
This post received a score of 7,500, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
So the Greek parliament is on holiday, Turkey wants to attack Syria before ratifying to avoid sanctions, Hungary debates whether they want to become Belarus, and Slovakia, Spain and Portugal are just navigating the bureaucracy. Not bad at all. Hungary will probably hem and haw before they come around, and Turkey may stall a bit to prepare for that Syrian operation, but it looks like a done deal to me.
Hungary flies our, Sweden's, among others, planes. No way they'll fuck around and find out on this one. They want to be like Russia, not be Russia.
It is one thing to take Russia's bribes. It is another to be left defenseless on Russia's borders because you've afforded your strategic alliance. Hungary will try to extract something or make a big fuss, but it's hard to imagine they want to risk pissing off the US, EU by stabbing them in the back like that. Especially when Russia's promises aren't worth dog shit anymore.
If you told me when I was serving in Germany during the Cold War that half the Warsaw Pact nations, or portions thereof, would be voting on NATO membership for Scandinavian nations, I would have concluded that you were on drugs or needed mental health care.
In other words, 24 down 6 to go.
If you asked me 2 years ago about the likelihood of Finland and Sweden joining NATO to near unanimous applause, I would have been so busy laughing that I never would have managed a reply. It has been a weird and exciting 6 months in some ways. It's just a shame that the price for all of this is Ukraine fighting a war against genocide.
It would have been very unlikely that we and Sweden would have been joining 2 years ago, but are you saying it would have been unpopular 2 years ago?
Yes, you would have had the right wing asking why that should happen. Think of the money. The left wing would claim it was a militant move designed to aggravate Russia. Turkey wouldn't have been pressed so hard to accept, nor would Hungary, and they along with others would go the way political winds took them. 2 years ago this was more or less unthinkable. Russia really, catastrophically changed the equation in a way that isn't favorable for Russia. Hilarious stuff really.
It is genuinely amazing to see how quickly things can happen. Russia was always a boogeyman, but now everybody on their border has gone from, "Don't poke the bear," to, "Fuck it, the bear's going apeshit, everybody pile on."
They pushed the envelope too far. Don't poke the bar to keep it from fighting. Once the fight starts, it's bear spray time.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.